What's up YouTube, it's JackalGoldKick. So this is going to be my first ever reaction video on YouTube, and this is a special occasion. The Resident Evil 4 Remake has been revealed at the PlayStation Showcase. I have the trailer pulled up right here. I'm going to try to have the video in the corner. I've never done a reaction video before. I'm going to check it out and then give my thoughts on it afterwards. I'm fucking scared to watch this, because Resident Evil 4 is one of my favorite games of all time. And to see them take a game I love, that I really enjoy, I'm just worried how this is going to be handled. But I'm going to watch this trailer and I'm going to see how it is. I'm fucking scared as shit. But we're going to check it out. I'm going to give my reaction. I've not seen it yet. I waited for it to come out. Here is my reaction to the Resident Evil 4 Remake State of Play trailer. Link will be in the description. Let's check this shit out. I'm nervous. I'm fucking nervous. Hold on, my remote's not. Oh my god, guys. 3:24.
I've located Baby Eagle.
Yo. Holy shit. Graphics look great. Damn.
Guess you, me, picked the wrong spot to vacation, eh?
Oh, fuck.
You will receive our most sacred body. It begins now.
Just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second.
Holy shit.
This time, it can be different.
These graphics look crazy though, oh my god.
It has to.
Wow.
PlayStation.
I don't know what to make of that, honestly. Hold on. Let me move my phone. I had to pull out the thing with the signal for the TV. I don't know what to make of that, honestly. Sorry. I don't know what to make of that, honestly. I really don't know what to make of that. I like that it seems like it's staying true to the source material. The graphics on it look really nice. And I'm glad that I'm glad it's staying true to the source material. I wouldn't say I'm disappointed, really. This definitely didn't look terrible. It definitely didn't look really bad. This was just insane to watch. It was absolutely insane to watch. I'm gonna rewatch it and go through some clips and talk about a few things. Man, I can't believe it got revealed. I mean, like I said, before I break these clips down and give my opinion, I'm going to just talk about some things, because this is fucking insane. I can't believe this got revealed. But yeah, first impressions, it does look good. I wasn't at least disappointed or like angry, but this is interesting. Let me go through this trailer Let me try to pick up on some things. So it says the release date is 3/24/2023. So, damn, it's coming out early next year. Holy shit. Then we have like this zoom out of some trees. And we have... what do we have? We have like the R symbol for Resident Evil. So yeah, we have the title for Resident Evil, the title for Resident Evil 4. Let me turn my volume down somewhat because, well, I'll just take one headphone off. So we got the title for RE4. You get some clips where Leon is interacting with the president. So that's interesting because that wasn't in the original. We'll see how they incorporate that. There's a picture of some trees. It's really dark. Some girl running, which I assume is going to be Ashley. Her redesign is interesting, to say the least. It don't look too bad, honestly. I think her original design in RE4, not the one we got, but the beta one was my favorite. But this don't look too bad. So it's her running, and we have like an image of some dead animal. We got Leon walking through some like woods, and it's nighttime. More nighttime stuff. We have like some kind of gate that's being opened. I'm gonna assume this is Ashley standing in front of this gate. I'm gonna assume that's Ashley. So does that mean there's going to be more playable Ashley sections? I'm not quite sure about that. We have that. You have Leon himself walking to, it looks like the first area you go to. And another interesting thing I noticed is it seems like they kept Leon's original design from the original. Like, at least from the back, the pants and the jacket look very similar to the original. So I'm actually glad they kept his OG design, from what I can tell. You have this like area around him. The game, the remake of RE4 compared to the original, they seem like they're making things a little bit more dark in terms of like lighting and how areas look. So let's keep going with this. We got Leon opening a cabin door, which is probably the first encounter, if I had to assume. Then we have this view of the village. It looks really good. I would say that these graphics look pretty damn nice. And we have like this view of the village right here, and it looks really nice. So that looks pretty damn good. I would say the graphics so far are pretty impressive. So they have like a few clips, and then they have like a voice of Luis Serra. That's what it looks like when we have like a design of Luis, which from the back, his design don't look too bad, but I want to rewind and hear his voice clip again. I gotta play the back to hear what he said, but I don't know how to feel about this new voice actor for Luis Serra, to be honest. I mean, I love the voice actor for Luis in the original, and I know with the remakes they usually change the voice actors, but I don't know if I'm too sold on this new voice for Luis. So let me rewind it a bit and try to listen closely to his voice. Hold on. Or I'm trying to hear what he said, essentially. Yeah, I still can't understand what he's saying, so we'll go past that. But the voice, we'll see how it is. This design looks cool, at least from the back. It's got the red 9 pistol, which is cool. We got a shot of a villager. It looks like he has like a big beard and some hair. The redesign of the villager, I don't know. It looks okay, to be fair, but I think I prefer the original design so far of some of these villagers. I mean, this villager doesn't look terrible, but I don't know. We'll have to see when the full game comes out and we get more stuff. But the villager looks all right. And then we have like this like picture of like some kind of like, looks like church with like symbols, and then some cloaked figure in front of a fire. And then we have like a hallway with, I'm gonna assume, the zealots from the castle. So yeah, the graphics look really nice here. Wait, hold on, let me rewind that a bit. What was that? I couldn't really tell that because it went by so quick, but it looked like villagers. And then we had, hold on. I'm going to slow down the play pack on this because some of these clips go by way too short. It's hard for me to pinpoint shit. We take the speed to 0.25 to make it really slow. The way I can catch what the fuck's going on here. Okay, those look like the villagers, or at least two of them. We have Ada, and let me say this design, huge improvement over her original design. Like this snapshot of Ada, her design in this game looks great. I'm really like judging from Lisa's picture, I'm really happy with the redesign of Ada Wong. This design of Ada looks really good. It looks a lot better than her design in the original, because as much as I love the original Resident Evil 4, I think that this new design is a lot better in my opinion, because her original design, you know, she's in combat fighting around in a dress, it looked kind of ridiculous. So I think this new design for Ada is not only good, but it's a vast improvement over the original. So I definitely like Ada's new design for sure. And we got a picture of Leon in the boat, and he's like around the water where the fish monster would be. And then we have Big Cheese. For some reason they gave him a hat, it looks like, which is kind of weird. They have like this hallway scene of Big Cheese. I don't know why they gave him a hat. Don't know how to quite feel about that. I think Big Cheese looked just fine with a bald head, so I don't get why they gave him a hat. It's kind of weird. So he's wearing some kind of necklace, it looks like. I'm not sure what necklace that is. And then we have a snapshot of Leon where he's like getting infected from that one scene, and his design looks pretty similar to the original, so there's that. Then we have a close-up of Ashley, and then we have a villager about to attack someone. This villager looks crazy. It's just, I don't know, it's not that I hate some of these designs, it's just jarring, you know. I've played Resident Evil 4 so many times. It's my top 3 favorite games of all time, and it's just kind of jarring to see, like these different versions of character models in a video game that I've played for years. It's very jarring. So it looks extremely different. I don't think it looks terrible, but it looks way different, that's for sure. And then we have like crows flying in the sky. Looks like we have the church. Some girl screaming. So that's like Sadler talking to, I'm gonna assume Leon, talking about you're receiving our gift kind of thing. And we get like a snapshot of Sadler walking, and he says he begins now. And we got a close-up of Sadler. His design's very similar to the original as well. With the staff. And he's like doing something, putting something out of his hands. And then we got the title Resident Evil 4. The R&E similar red as in the other remakes. See if there's anything else. Oh, I didn't pause it. I got the playback speed on slow so I can actually see what the hell I can inspect here. And we got a shot of Leon riding in a car while it's being drove. The fuck? Oh. So it's him saying, I hope I can forget what just happened at night. Some dialogue. He's like riding in the car. Then we have an image of Ashley. Which her redesign, in terms of her face, is definitely a lot better. To be honest, Ashley was ugly in the original, so she definitely looks a lot better in the remake, face-wise. So he's holding up the picture. And then this time it could be different. We have Leon walking down this pathway, which looks like it leads into the village. I mean, the graphics look pretty nice. They definitely do. Visuals are top tier. Resident Evil 4, so it's coming out March 24th, 2023. Holy shit, so somewhat early next year. That's crazy. It's faster than I thought it would be. So yeah, that's it for the trailer. I just wanted to do my reaction and then watch or break it down. So okay, well, since I don't need to have these on anymore since I watched the trailer, my overall thoughts on this Resident Evil 4 Remake State of Play trailer is that I'm not disappointed. I didn't walk away thinking this looks awful. I wasn't like, what the fuck is this? I overall would say I thought it looked good, but I wasn't necessarily hyped at the same time, if that made sense. And because the thing is, not that I want them to completely abandon everything the original RE4 had, but, you know, before Resident Evil 4 Remake, now that it's revealed, when it was rumored, a lot of people felt like that Resident Evil 4 didn't need a remake. And, you know, we still gotta wait for the full game to come out because this is just like a 2-minute trailer of the game. You know, we're not seeing a whole ton of it. But it kind of just seems like the same experience, honestly. It seems like we're getting the same game again. That's what it really seems like. It seems like we're just getting Resident Evil 4 again with just a new fresh coat of paint. And look, I love the original Resident Evil 4. It's a great game. It's my second favorite game of all time. I adore the game. And I'm not saying this remake looks bad or looks terrible. I think it looks fine for what it is. I wasn't disappointed by the trailer. I didn't think it looked terrible. But at the same time, when I watched it, I wasn't really like, oh my god, this looks amazing. Oh my god, this looks incredible. I was just kind of like, yeah, this looks good. But it didn't really leave me excited or hyped. I mean, I'm definitely going to play it and look forward to it because I am a fan of Resident Evil 4, and I'm going to be interested to see what they do with this remake. But I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily like hyped or excited, because it seems like they played the remake of RE4 very safe. Like from the trailer I watched, like, you know, how a lot of the characters looked, Leon having the same outfit, you know, just the areas themselves. It just kind of seems like with this remake of Resident Evil 4, they're playing it more safe. They're having it be more like the original, rather than maybe taking some like a risk or doing something different or giving you a different experience. And again, this is just a 2-minute trailer, so I'm not trying to say that I'm speaking facts here, because we literally just saw an announcement of this game. But based on the trailer I saw for RE4 Remake, I'm interested in it. I'm definitely going to check it out. It does look good graphically. I love the redesign for Ada. It looks way better than the original. And I'm not disappointed by the trailer. I don't think it sucks. I think it looks good, but it didn't leave me feeling like I can't fucking wait for this. I'm so damn excited. I'm gonna be there day one. I can't wait for the remake of Resident Evil 4. I didn't really get that feeling. And I think that boils down to the two reasons I want to state. That number one, this remake doesn't really seem like it's giving you, like, based on this trailer, it just doesn't really seem like it's giving you a different experience, if that makes sense. It doesn't. It just doesn't feel like it's giving you a different experience, in my opinion. It just kind of seems like it's a remake of Resident Evil 4 that's just like the original, except that the graphics look better and that there's probably going to be better gameplay. And that's really, I mean, I guess that's cool, but it's not really super exciting. I was kind of hoping they would incorporate like the Hookman version of RE4 and a lot of the cut beta stuff. I mean, maybe they will. We're only speaking on a 2-minute trailer. I'm going to watch it back one more time before I end this video, just because it was so quick. I'm going to watch it back one more time, give a few more comments and things to say about it. So let me make the speed back to normal. So let me watch this again. See if I can make some more comments and additions. I think it's crazy that this is already coming out in like coming out in March of 2023. That's insane. That's pretty quick. So of course we have the intro. One thing I will say, I don't know how to feel about like there was a shot of the game that was in daytime, but I don't know how I'm gonna feel about a lot of this game like being kind of more set at dark time or just being nighttime for a lot of parts. I don't know how to feel about that, because I didn't mind how a lot of the areas in RE4 were set at daytime, because I feel like the art style and the music really helped with that. So I don't know how to feel about a lot of these areas being set at nighttime. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. But I'm going through the trailer one more time, just so we can look at some things here. Just because it was so short. So yeah. We got something about BB Eagle, which, shit, try to remote. We got something about BB Eagle, which I don't know what that's about. This little interaction with Leon and the president, though, is pretty cool. That'll definitely be something new in the remake, so that's cool. We get like this, like I said, we get the shot of the trees. Ashley running. You get like an image of a animal, Leon walking through the forest. You know, a lot of these seem at dark areas. Leon walking to this cabin by himself, opening a door. Picture of the village. And again, Luis Serra, I don't know if I'm sold on this new voice actor. I preferred his original voice. And then like Mr. not Mr. X, but Big Cheese having a hat. I don't know about that. That seems just kind of like they're trying to pull a Mr. X. Big Cheese looked cooler with his bald head. And then we see Sadler, which his design looks pretty good from what I can tell. I wonder if this is the voice actor for RE2 Remake though. Like, unless he got older, this voice does not sound like Leon from RE2. We got Leon walking through. So, yeah, I viewed it the second time, so I'll need to view it. So overall, my thoughts on this Resident Evil 4 Remake reveal and this trailer and what I think of it overall is, I do think it looks good. I don't think it looks terrible. I don't think it's disappointing. But at the same time, I'm not necessarily ecstatic about it. I'm not hyped for it. It's not something where it's like, oh my god, I'm so happy. No, because it just looks like the same experience. It literally looks like the same exact experience. It's like the same experience as original RE4, and it's like, well, if you're just going to remake Resident Evil 4 and have it be the same experience, then what's the point of remaking it? Like, seriously, what's the point of remaking this game if it's going to be the same experience? So, I don't know. I'm going to check it out, but I'm not, like, excited for it. Because, well, another thing is, I don't think Resident Evil 4 needed a remake. The original Resident Evil 4 was really good for what it is. It's a classic. It's one hell of a video game. And I think a remake of Resident Evil 4 is just unnecessary, in my opinion. Now, if they do things like have Wesker be more involved, have Krauser have more screen time, give more screen time to Mike the helicopter pilot, being able to store all your guns that you couldn't do in the original RE4 where you only could keep the guns in your inventory. I don't know, it's just, this remake just seems like they're playing it safe, and it's more so just a remake of the same game, but not really much else different besides that. And I think that is maybe what makes it to where I'm not really like super hyped and super excited, because I've already experienced Resident Evil 4. I've experienced it on PS2, 360, PS4. And if all this remake is just going to offer us is the exact same experience, but with just better visuals, better gameplay, then it's just going to seem unnecessary, in my opinion. So yeah, that's how I feel about this Resident Evil 4 Remake trailer reveal overall announcement, is that it looks good, but I'm not really hyped or excited for it personally, because judging from this 2-minute trailer, it doesn't really seem like they're like taking really any liberties or doing really new things with it. It kind of just seems like they're gonna play it safe and keep it as true to the original as possible. Maybe some people will like that, but I don't know. It's just like, if I've experienced Resident Evil 4 so many times, why would I want to experience the exact same game again just with a fresh new coat of paint? It's really just seems pointless. I'll give you a movie example. Dawn of the Dead from the 70s, really good zombie movie. What made the remake stand out and not feel unnecessary? They changed a lot in the Dawn of the Dead remake. Instead of slow zombies, they gave you fast zombies. And that was something new and fresh in that experience. So overall with Resident Evil 4 Remake, let me know what you think of it in the reveal. This was my first ever reaction video, and then I kind of did a breakdown. Figured I would just try this out. When it comes to the trailer overall, you know, it looks good. I will check it out, but I'm not excited. I'm not hyped about it because, well, I don't think this game needs a remake in my opinion. It's already good enough. And judging from the 2 minutes of trailer, it just kind of seems like they're giving you the exact same experience. I could be wrong. The full game could have all kinds of stuff that differ from the original, but judging from this 2-minute trailer, it really seems like they are staying true to the source material. And I think that's what kind of makes it not really exciting or hyped wise, because, you know, it's just like, I've already experienced Resident Evil 4. What's really going to be special about this remake to make it exist? We'll have to see. And one more thing I will say is, I hope the remake of Resident Evil 4 includes a Leon and Krauser campaign. Leon and Krauser had a campaign at Dark Side Chronicles, and I think they need one in this remake to further explore their background. And then the last thing I'll say is this, with the Resident Evil 4 remake. I hope that they don't cut content. I really hope there isn't going to be any cut content, because if there is, that's going to be a huge issue. I also hope we're not getting any more Ashley playable sections, because there was that one part in the trailer where you saw Ashley running in a different area, like walking toward a gate. I hope we're not going to play as her a few times, because that's going to be kind of lame. So that's what I think overall about Resident Evil 4 Remake. I'm interested in it. I'm definitely going to play it. It does look good. Graphically, it looks pretty good. But, and like I said, it don't look terrible. It doesn't look like a disappointment. At the same time, I'm not excited or hyped for it, because I've already played Resident Evil 4. What is this remake really going to offer as a different, fresh experience? I could be proven wrong when the full game comes out, but the fact that a lot of the areas look similar, the fact that Leon's design in the remake is exactly like his design in the original, the fact that Sadler looked pretty similar, the fact that you got the intro cutscene of Leon riding in the car, so many similarities to the original, and it seems like they wanted to play it safe to the original, which, like I said, for some people, they prefer it to be more traditional to the original, but I don't know. I am interested in this. I will play it, because gaming's been very dry, so this is at least something I can look forward to and play, but I'm not really excited or hyped, to be honest. I don't know. I'm just not jumping for joy. I'm not like, oh my god, I can't wait. No, there's none of that, to be honest, but that's all I got to say overall. I definitely will be playing this when it comes out and reviewing it and all that shit. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Capcom handles this. Resident Evil 4 is one of my favorite games of all time, so it's going to be interesting to see how they go about this. It'll be interesting. But I'm also at the same time skeptical that they'll cut content, and I'm not really excited or hyped. You know, I'm not like ecstatic or hyped or excited, because it just seems like it's pretty much the same experience we've already gotten, and that's kind of lame, to be honest. They should. I feel like with a remake of a game, especially a game like Resident Evil 4, you need to really do a whole lot with it. Like what would have made this exciting or interesting is if they were incorporating a lot of the ideas from the original RE4 beta, like when you're on an airship, you got that virus that makes Leon hallucinate, there's possessed dolls, you got the hook man that comes after you. They could have things like that in this remake, but at the same time, it's just, I don't know. The original RE4 was such a damn good game. I just don't, this is the last thing I'll say. The original RE4 was such a good game, and this trailer, from what I saw, it still doesn't really give me any confidence that this is going to be able to surpass the original or even touch it, because that game was like lightning in a bottle. So those are my overall thoughts. This is the overall video. Peace.